I would piss myself so I could go home early from school. Bro, you had to been like bored to do that, huh? Lenny's forehead used to scare me. Hello chatness, I am back and today we're doing something very fun. I have been looking forward to this video for such a long time and I'm really glad that I can finally do it. Today, as you can see, we are reacting to and ranking your guys' confessions. So I had you guys fill out a little Google form and tell me, hey, something a little embarrassing, a little funny, a little scary, whatever you may have to get off your chest, and I'm gonna read them today. But I also do have a little tier ranking list here, so I'm gonna walk you through my ranking right here. First up on the tier list, we have dust yourself off and keep going. Like, whatever you had to get off your chest, like, it was not that bad. Like, you'll live, you'll be completely fine. Just, you know, get up, keep going, although it might have been a little bit embarrassing or whatever it might have been, but you'll be okay. You're completely fine. Next up, right above that, we have which it is what it is. Like, it is exactly what it sounds like. It just kind of means like, oh, okay, like, or like you know, a little bit of a question there, a little bit of like, I'm kind of confused, but like I think it's pretty self-explanatory. And right above that one, we have I wouldn't even wish that on my ex, which says a lot. Okay, says a lot coming from me. It is what it is. Like, I wouldn't even wish that on my cheating ex, which you guys know about, and that's like a little mind-boggling, you know, because we don't like that man, we don't like that boy. So it's like, you know, I wouldn't wish that on him. That's how bad it is. And finally, right above that, the worst one of them all, we have putting you in a straitjacket and locking you up. What you did is just so diabolical and like crazy that you need to be put into a prison and like not let out, like solitary confinement. We're locking you up, putting you in one of those straitjackets. You're not moving, like you're not getting out of there. That's how bad your confession is. So that is what we have for the tier list today. I'm gonna get right into it. Just gonna read them off. Obviously, I don't know whose is whose. It's completely anonymous. So I would like to do a part 2, hopefully, of this again if we do get enough confessions. So I will make another little Google form so you guys can put them in if you would like to participate again. Thank you to everyone who put one in, because I'm telling you, I have been wanting to make one of these videos for such a long time. I've like always seen them on like YouTube and I'm like, I really want to do that. So today is the day. So thank you, and let's get on with it. Let's just get right into it. Okay, I have them pulled up. Obviously I have not read any of these. Okay, obviously I have to like look at the Google form to see how many responses we have. Oh my god, oh, I didn't even see this. We have 16 responses. Last time I checked it was 12, so I have 12 little thingies prepared. Yeah, like I said, I have not seen these. I have not actually read any of these. I obviously kind of, you know, I can see that there's letters, I can see that there's words, but like I kind of have to because I'm the only one checking up on it. Like, I don't have anyone else doing this, you know, so I can see little snippets of it, but I have not actually read any of these. This is like my first time reacting to these, so I don't want to hear y'all, because y'all were telling me on my live, you're like, look, like she's like looking at them. I'm not. Trust me, trust. First one up here. Okay, it says, I was at work once and this customer that was hella rude to me dropped $100. So when he wasn't looking, I stepped on it and was tying my shoes, and when he left, I took it as my tip for dealing with rudeness. Okay, that's not funny. That's not funny. I have never worked in like customer service. I know like people always say like, oh, everyone has to work in customer service like for the experience because it's just like so bad. I have never really done that, so I don't really know what it is to deal with like rude people, rude customers, but that's kind of crazy. Like, I do kind of get, okay, no, like it's not it's not okay to do that, okay, but like I do kind of understand, because I'm telling you, I could not be able to like deal with someone being rude to me like that, and then they just like expect the best attitude out of me, I guess. The fact that you're like tying my shoes, I'm like thinking of you, whoever you are, like planning that in your brain, and you're just like, like, let me tie my shoe real quick. Like, and the fact that you said took it as my tip for dealing with rudeness, $100 too. Damn. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I think I'm gonna, okay, that's like kind of crazy. Okay, no, wait, I hate that I'm like trying to justify this because it's like, oh, they were rude, you know, like, no, that's not okay. That's not okay. Oh my god, I'm always so traumatized. Like, if something like that were to happen to me, like anyone like dealing with money, like someone accidentally drops like, yeah, whatever type of money, like I'm so scared that it's gonna be one of those, like, what's it called, like reality show, whatever they're called, they set you up and then they come out when you steal the money and they're like, ooh, like, you know, well, I'm so scared of that. That's why, like, I don't think I would do that. No, I don't think I would give it back to them. I would give it back to them, I'm not gonna lie. If I was like really in that situation, now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm so scared of that, I would give it back to them. But like, okay, anyway, is it bad that I want to say I wouldn't even wish that on my ex and not putting you in a straitjacket? Like, is that bad to say? Like, okay, I'm just gonna put it there. I can't take too long because then it's like it's not good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put that on. I wouldn't even wish that on my ex. Sorry, like, just don't be rude. I don't understand that. Okay, next confession. I would piss myself so I could go home early from school. I think I know where I'm gonna put that. Yeah, I think we're gonna put that in a. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, honestly. Like, what are we talking? Like, is this like elementary school, like middle school, like high school? If this is high school or college, that's obviously I don't think. Well, college, obviously no one cares. High school, that's insane. Middle school, even middle school, that's insane. I'm hoping this is like elementary school. I'm hoping this is like pre-K. Okay, I really am hoping, because if it's any further into your life, that's insane. I think I would put that a little higher, but because I'm assuming this is elementary school, that's still bad. That's still kind of like, oh, have I ever done that? No. Did I ever think of doing that? I don't think so. The fact that you would, okay, how many times though? Like, did you do this constantly or like nah? Well, I would piss myself, so I'm assuming you did this constantly. I think we're just gonna leave it at because yeah. Next up, we have I'm secretly Batman. What does that even mean? I always hear people say that and I never know what that means. Like, I guess it just means what it means, right? Like, I'm secretly Batman. But like, why are people so obsessed with Batman? Like, I see a lot of people say that and I don't know why. Even when I was in high school, like, there was this girl that would always say it and I was like, yeah, you know, but like, I don't know what that means. So I think I'm just gonna put that at dust yourself off and keep going. That's what I'll put that at. I'm secretly Batman. Do you know what that means?
Get out, bro.
Oh. Next up, we have I robbed a bank. Let's say that's a joke. Obviously, I think I would put that dust yourself off and keep going. If that is real, maybe even I'm assuming you were punished for that, right? If that were true. Because I don't know if this is real or not, I think I'm just gonna put it at because I don't think I would put that above or below, so we're just gonna keep it at that's what we'll do. Next up, ooh, this is a longer one. Okay, my roommate kept eating my expensive ice cream and denying it, so I swapped it for mashed potatoes in the pint container and put it back. Watched him take a huge spoonful at 2 a.m. and gag so hard he woke up the neighbors. He moved out a week later. I regret nothing. Honestly, good for you. Like, okay, good for you. I've never lived with a roommate, but like, I'm assuming like siblings is low-key the same thing, and I hate when they eat my things. So I'm not mad about that. I see where you're coming from. Mashed potatoes, expensive ice cream. What would be expensive ice cream? Honestly, don't put me on that because I wouldn't buy it. But like, why would he gag? Like, mashed potatoes aren't that bad. Pero no les gusta hacer and they don't like when you do shit back. So again, I'm not mad at you. I think that's pretty fair. And it's good that you don't regret anything, because I don't think I would regret anything either. See, I hate when people steal my food. I don't play about food like that. So I'm thinking I wouldn't even wish that on my ex or Aru. I'm leaning towards Aru because like, I low-key would wish that on my ex. Yeah, I think we're gonna put that Aru. Next up, I've accidentally liked someone's post from like 2018 while stalking their profile at 3 a.m. I haven't recovered since. That is such, I feel like that is such a real experience. Oh my god, have you guys seen those TikToks that are like, oh, handing off like the phone to your bestie and it's like, ooh, grabbing it from like right here to like, you know, not click on anything. 18 is crazy. If this is like this year, that's insane. Yeah, no, it does slip sometimes though. Like, your finger does slip sometimes and you're like, you know? Yeah, I don't think I would recover either. Especially if it's like someone that like, I don't know, like you were once close with, or like you once knew, or like went to school with, or like anything like that. but like you're not anymore, I think that would be a little worse. But that is a pretty common experience, I feel like, and I feel like every single time it's just like, oh shoot. So I think we're gonna put that I wouldn't even wish that on my ex, I think, because that's like kind of bad. Oh, okay, realistically that's not bad at all. Like, dust yourself off and keep going. Okay, yeah, now that I think about it, there's bigger problems in the world. We're just gonna put that, dust yourself off and keep going. I don't know how I went to that, but that's what my mind says, so that's where we're gonna put it at. But I do feel like that is a very common experience, unfortunately, and I think I would be a bit embarrassed as well. But yeah, you'll be fine, you'll live. Next up, we have, I used to steal the popsicle stick so my name won't be called. See, you were moving, you were doing calculations. I actually admire you for that, because I hated those damn popsicle sticks every single time. Oh my god, my eye would be clenched so hard when they were like, I'll just pick out a stick. No you won't, no you won't. No you won't. Yeah, that's very real, honestly. Oh damn, I should have done that. Okay, I honestly wouldn't have had the boy last to do that, but like, would they even notice? I don't even think they would notice. And maybe at some point if they did, I don't think, maybe they would think like, oh, they probably stole it or something, but like they wouldn't say anything, obviously. That's actually big brain of you. That's actually really smart of you, because I wish I would have done that back in school. That has to be like some type of like torture in school, because why do they do that? I wish I would have done that once again. So I think I'm just gonna put it, I'm a little bit mad at you, honestly. Yeah, because you had the balls to do that and I didn't. So dust yourself off and keep going. Get rid of those damn sticks, bro. Honestly, like every teacher ever, every single school district should get rid of those freaking sticks, okay? Is that like a decision like that the teacher makes? Probably, right? Yeah, because I feel like some teachers didn't have that. Okay, so the teachers that did have that, those are evil. That was actual torture. I took a video game from somebody's backpack. Y'all were like some bad kids, huh? I'm assuming this was when you were a kid. Maybe, I hope. Maybe you're still a kid, I don't know. Snatching it straight from the backpack is crazy. Like, you just went in there and was like digging for the freaking video game, or like, what's up? Did you give it back? Wait, no, did you say that you stole? Oh, so you took. Did you give it back? Or not? Either way, that doesn't like justify it if you did give it back or not, but like I'm wondering, you know? Yeah, I think we might just put that at because that's like should it go higher? I wouldn't even wish that on my ex. No, I would wish that on my ex, so that doesn't fit. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at because that's kind of crazy. I'm hoping you gave it back though. But if you were to like borrow it, then I'm assuming this person like wasn't your friend, because maybe if you were friends you were like, oh, can I borrow that? And then you would have given back. I really hope you didn't take it or like stole it and like kept it. What video game was it? I don't know anything about video games, but I still want to know. Let me know, whoever you are, if you want. Obviously, I don't know who this is. Honestly, you wouldn't even let me know who this is. I don't know. Anyway, next up, I still don't know how to act when someone sings me happy birthday. I just sit there like a hostage. That is a very real experience, because what are you supposed to do? I guess you just kind of sit there and like stare at the cake or whatever and just kind of smile. I don't think we can put it any higher. I think we'll just put it dust yourself off and keep going, because that's what you do every time. Dust yourself off and keep going. And then it's the next year and you do the same thing and you just keep dusting yourself off, you know? So yeah, I don't think we can put it any higher than that, but that is very, very real. Next up, I have your Lambo keys, by the way. Just because you disrespected me like that, I think we're putting you in a straitjacket and locking you up. Next up, Lenny's forehead used to scare me. Yeah, that's where you're going, bro. I don't even think, what do you mean? Okay, if you were like, oh, I used to think Lenny's forehead was like really, really big, or like, I don't know, maybe that is still true, I don't know. If you were like, be like, oh, I used to like make fun of Lenny for her forehead, like used to comment on her lives and be like, you have a big ass forehead, you know? But Lenny's forehead used to scare me. What about a forehead is scary? You have a forehead too. You probably have 5 head, 6 head, I don't know, right? I have a normal forehead, okay? It protrudes a little, it sticks out a little, it's a little round, okay? But that's all right, because I'm sure many other people's forehead also sticks out. I'm sure yours sticks out. What do you have on my forehead? Next up, this is Huevo's first time doing confession, kind of nervous. Me and Esteban are, I can't say it. Hit me up for part 2. Well, this is me hitting you up for part 2. So like, what's the continuation of this? Like, what's going on? I guess we're gonna have to find out on the next confession video. I don't know. Hopefully you put it in there. But yeah, for now I think we're just gonna put you in R, because I think that's the only explainable category for now. That's great. Let me know though. Let me know in part 2. Okay, like I said, I thought we only had 12, but we do have 16, so I added some more little slots, so we're gonna keep going. I was gonna ask my crush from school to prom one day. We were walking up the stairs together and I tripped and fell in front of her. I got so embarrassed that I never asked her after that. I was regretted not doing it, and now she's married, so yeah, don't let one embarrassing moment stop you from taking your chance. That's kind of sad. No. Damn. Yeah, okay, that little message at the end is very true though. Don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you from chasing your dreams. Because I bet this person wonders, you know, like, damn, what if I had asked her out? Like, what if I had gone to prom with her? Or was it prom? Yes. What if I had gone to prom with her? That's, yeah. Don't let things like that stop you. Don't let anything stop you from getting what you want. Don't let anyone ever make you think that you don't deserve what you want, okay? That's a bar, huh? That's from, what's it called? 10 Things I Hate About You. Anyway, that's a good ass movie, by the way. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I need to rewatch that. It's literally a perfect movie. Anyway, okay, but what was her reaction though? Like, I feel like that says a lot about her as well. Like, if she was like, ha ha, like, you know, or if she was like, oh my god, let me hook you up, or like whatever. That is like kind of crazy though. Like, our brains do that shit, huh? They just like block you out and you're like, oh my gosh, like no, you know. Yeah, just do whatever you want. Just do what you want in life. Just go after what you want. Like, this is a good example from this person. So don't let embarrassing things like that keep you from going further into your life. Because yeah, and I know like this might sound, like I said, like, oh, that's so sad, like this might sound a little stupid, but like genuinely it is like a real thing that really can hold you back in life. Like, your mind can do like crazy things, you know. Yeah, but okay, the moment itself, like we're tripping down the stairs and she saw it in front of the huzz, that is kind of bad. That is oh, okay, yeah, I would not get up from that. I think that would take me a while to get over that. I'm not gonna lie, especially in front of the huzz. I don't think I would wish that on my ex, because that is a horrible experience, and I'm sorry that happened to you. But yes, from now on, I hope that you don't have any more regrets in life, because guys, if you like someone, ask them out. It's okay. It's alright. You know, I gotta take my own advice. Actually, nah, because like I don't feel like I have actually like any actual experiences with anyone, you know, that I'm like, oh, I gotta ask him out. Like, there's just like people that I've seen like at the store. Like, I was literally talking to you guys about this like yesterday. I was like, oh, there was this cute guy at Costco, and y'all were all like, go ask him out. Like, you know, I'm a little pussy, you know. So like, yeah, but I should be taking my own advice. But seriously, like that, do take that advice, and I will try to take my own advice. But even not even for like romance, for like love, like just anything in life, that is a very true and real statement. So yeah, but I don't think I would wish that even on my ex. Okay, next up, this is good cheese, man. One time my father-in-law stole shopping carts and had them in his property, so I used a fake app to text my suegra, and suegro that it's a crime and a fine, and y'all can get up to 5 years in jail because the cart has trackers. They believed I was an investigator, so he ended up returning. That's what he gets, lol. What the fuck? You had to been like bored to do that, huh? Did you not like your suegro and your suegra? I feel like that's some like bad kid activities. Like, I don't think you got along with your in-laws, because that's great. Why would he steal shopping carts though? Like, carts, like a lot of carts. What did he want them for? Like, he was just like, ooh, they're cool, or like, what's up? Or did he use them for like storage or something? Like, what? 5 years in jail. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's some like thought out things that you were just trying to have a good time, huh? You were just bored, huh? Yeah. The car has trackers. Honestly, I was gonna say like, damn, that's stupid as hell, but like, honestly, they would believe that. Like, I think someone that age would believe that, you know. Like, no matter how stupid, I think they would, especially if it's like coming from a fake app or something. That's crazy though, that you're like doing that, freaking texting them and putting this, like, you know, putting it through, and like, you know, thinking about the whole process and stuff, and actually going through with it. Like, I'm assuming they like told you about it, right? They were like, oh my god, like, I got this text, like, shopping carts, you know, and you were just like giggling, like cackling for hee hee ha-has. Like, that's crazy. But okay, I feel like that's like a harmful prank though. I mean, harmless a harmless prank. I think that's what it is. But that is like kind of crazy, and I think you were like having fun with it too. So I think we're just gonna put that because that's like not I think I would wish that on my ex, and I'm not putting you in a straitjacket, but dust yourself out and keep going. That's not there. So I think we're just gonna put this at R because that is very R worthy. Next up, I saw my friend cheat on their partner, but I didn't say anything to them. Let me really put myself in that situation. If I had friends and I saw one of them cheating on their mans, would I tell the mans? I don't think so. Okay, no, because like I don't condone cheating, okay? Obviously not. This has happened to me. Stop. It hurts, obviously. But like that's none of my business. My situation. Like I was cheated on. Would I want, if I had friends, would I want one of them to, okay, wait. Hold on. Okay, if I had a friend, my friend cheat on their partner, but I didn't say anything. Let's say, like, me, the cheating ex, if I had a friend that was, like, only my friend, you know, and just kind of knew them, they kind of owe me because, like, I'm their friend. We're more friends. They're just, like, someone they met. They're just, like, oh, Melanie's man, you know? Would I be mad if they didn't tell me? I don't think so. I want to say I don't think so because, like, that's none of their business, you know? But that is kind of... because like you're my friend, you know, and you're not telling me what you saw. I think I would actually thank them more if they told me what they saw, you know, because like what do they have to lose? Nothing, you know. They just tell me and it's like, oh, thank you, and then they're out of it. I guess it just kind of depends on what type of person you are, because if you can just like hold that in to you knowing damn well that they're like your friend, I don't know if what I'm saying is like correct, because ya me se bolas, okay? But like I do kind of see the side of like you didn't say anything to them because like that's none of your business. So in that aspect I don't think that's bad, because like I don't think I would want to get involved. I don't know, I would like to hear your guys' thoughts. Like, would you guys, if you saw your friend cheat on their partner, would you tell them or would you not tell them? I don't know. I guess it just kind of depends on like the dynamic. Like, are you guys on a friend group? Are you only friends with the girlfriend, the boyfriend? Like, are you, you know, this type of thing? I think I'm gonna put that. Is it bad that I want to put it at Aru? Maybe I should have like a middle in between. I wouldn't wish that on my ex and Aru, because this is like, I feel like this is like a big jump. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that next time. I think no, because I would wish that on my ex, because karma. But if we're just like talking about not that ex specifically, like I just wouldn't even wish on my ex. I think we'll leave it there for now. I don't want to think too much about it, because then I'm gonna be like, ooh, going back and forth, you know. But that is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But let me hear your thoughts, because that's, yeah, I feel like there's a lot to wrap your brain around there. Final confession for today, the 16th one, final one. My confession is that I had an ex of 3 years and she ended up leaving me and started dating this guy. I'm not sure, to get me jealous. I ended up making out and dating her best friend, so I ruined their friendship because I was being petty. I have a lot of questions here, okay? Because ex of 3 years, okay, she left you. Why did she leave you? How long after did she start dating this guy? To get me jealous? I'm assuming this is like a short span of time then, because if you're like, oh, your assumption is like to get me jealous, then it's like, I don't think it's that long, right? So let's say it's not that long. Okay, but the best friend, why is she getting in there too? I think she's a little, I think there's something there with the bestie, you know. I think she's something that doesn't have legs and slimes around, okay? The best friend is kind of fishy too. If I had a best friend and she broke up with this guy, I wouldn't go after him. I would not go after him. No. So that's kind of bad on her part too. But on you, okay, on you. Okay, I think it's bad on you if you were like specifically going for the best friend, which I'm assuming you were, because you're like, I ended up making out and dating her best friend. Ooh. Because, okay, you're admitting that you did that because you were being petty. So you purposely went for the best friend, made out, and started dating her to ruin their friendship. Or maybe not to ruin their friendship, but just to like get back at her because you were being petty. But like, who was being petty first? JK. Don't do that. No, okay. But I think you were like both being petty though. She started dating this guy to make you jealous, or your assumption. Was that really the true reason? I don't know. If I had a best friend and that situation happened to me, would it be over between me and them over a dur? 3 years? 3 years is a long time. You're like locked in at that point, you know? I feel like there's a lot of holes. I think I would like to know more, but dating your friends for ruin the friendship because of being petty. Yeah, okay, but where's the best friend at now? Like, I need to know, are y'all still together? Like, not really, or like, what's going on? You being petty, she was being petty, the besties low-key being a little snake up in there. I feel like you're all weird. Honestly, like, you're all kind of have some part in it, I suppose. Is it Arur? I think it's bigger than Arur. Yeah, I think I wouldn't even wish on my ex. Anyway, guys, this is our final tier list, our final ranking. Let me know which confession you think was the worst. Let me know what you think about my ranking system. Let me know what you would like to switch up. Like I said, I would like to do another one of these videos. I really hope. Let me know if you want me to do a part 2. Let me know what other type of like versions of rankings would you like me to do. I've seen a lot of them, so I would definitely like to continue to do these. I had another idea that I've seen as well for another tier list. I've seen like ranking your best like YN moments, your name, like main character moments. I would love to do that if you guys are down for that. Or we already have another idea in motion. I think it was like ranking your hear me outs with like edits as well attached to it, or like reacting to your like character edits. That would be an amazing idea as well. So again, I would love to do that. But again, thank you everyone, and I think that'll be it. So let me know what you think of this video. I know some of y'all be lurking, so don't just lurk, okay? Subscribe, hit that little subscribe button while you're over there, okay? Because I know. So I think that'll be it. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later. Bye. I've accidentally liked someone's post from like 2018 when stalking their profile at 3 a.m. Making out and dating her best friend, so I ruined their friendship because I was being petty. I used to steal the popsicle stick so my name won't be called. I just went in there and was like digging for the freaking video game, or like, what's up?